Hello and welcome, members of the Guava Jelly Gang and visitors. Welcome back to another Hambbage Hardcore Vanilla Minecraft session. We're continuing on where we wrapped up the last one, deep under the Nether. 10 years of mining and crafting. And adventures and friends we meet along the way. Wow, excuse me, hiccupy. Man, I was just outside. It is so gorgeous for what was supposed to be a rainy bust of a day. It's turned into a beautiful evening. So here we are, deep in the depths. We haven't exactly found our exit back out, but we may have gone to the other side. I don't know. We've kind of got a whole wet lava. Wet. It's kind of liquid. It's more of a magma than anything, but we got a whole lot of it to deal with here, so I'm just trying to reload, believe it or not, on netherrack. Never thought I'd need more of that, but we need more filling blocks. And if that was our exit, we're not going to have to build stairs back out, but that's a problem for later. Right now, I just kind of feel like we're wasting potion time. We don't have any, so before we go back in, let's grab a couple more, because we're in the thick of it. As you can see, we've used a whole bunch, so apologies that the last episode got a little bit longer than we'd really intended. Not that that was entirely a bad thing, but we didn't have a lot of time for stopping or checking our time as we were hard in the... Ooh, here we go. Oh, this was maybe one of those blocks. Alright. Wait, are we out on the other side now? It's tough to tell what's air and what's lava in some of this. Alright, let's try that. So now is this all pretty well... No? So that's maybe a corner. That's maybe a corner. Let's try to get some of these edges knocked down now, if we can. Okay, we're dropping over here. That's huge. Now maybe we can... Oh, okay. There's a gap. Hopefully... lost my keys. Okay, that was an edge. Is this an edge over here? fill in. Oh, baby. How crazy would it be, you know, the gas like drop down frustratingly into the lava and still shoot fireballs if suddenly we find that we're in the midst of one here. Alright, so maybe some of the... let's hold out, see if we can find any more holes. Like here. Oh, there he is. One more there. Okay. Oh! Oh, no. Missed it. That's a hole. It's a hole. Hole's over here. Come on. And maybe this is our exit. Hey! That was a lot of lava. Just watching here. Looks like we've got some remaining starting over there. Oop. Up here. So that seems like one. What? Oh, is that because I'm in the lava? That must be it. No, not there. Under, no? I guess high point would be the right solution here. So this being the high point... Oh boy. Other high points? I think we might have got it. Alright, we have our exit over here. Whoa, that's not a torch. That isn't either. Wow. Really doing my best to make this difficult on myself, aren't I? Alright. Well, we just unburied lava sea. And is it all for nothing? That was our far side under the lava. There's some. Anything else around? So those were pretty scattered. Those three all kind of in a diagonal row, and that's what I've said a few times, is you just don't know what their pattern is going to be. They're pretty unpredictable compared to like diamonds and redstone and stuff like that are usually in a pretty set grid. Come on, right up through. Okay, so this was the far side. We got up to 10. So that's 2 picks, a replacement, and then we can make some progress. Am I seeing something over there? I don't think so. I think it was just the blackstone. I thought it, for a second maybe I had a glimpse of something, but I don't think so. I guess those are just the torches. It seems very bright right there. Those are all quartz and could be messy quartz, so I don't think we're too concerned there. I think we're going to call this limited success. Hey! That's not a very nice way to welcome you back out from under the lava sea. Oh, now you're going to come? Okay, now which way was the way out of this one? Double torch there. That seems like an odd placement, but I think this is the way back. Little XP is always nice. Yeah, there we go. Oh, more. Oh. Don't need whatever his trash was. Then we were in this one. Let's cut more trouble that way. Let's see if we can get the... Oh, that's enchanted. We can scrub it for XP. Guess. I don't think we're overly loaded. Alright, well... Quite an adventure we had there, didn't we? I can honestly say I haven't ever drained that much much lava before. Typically, I haven't come down and used TNT when I've had that many potions either. So, you know, and when you're running the tunnels, as we've done in the past, you kind of see, you get to an obvious ocean of lava, and you just kind of, all right, that's a good stopping point. But we can try to get back on track here a little bit. Whew! You feel exhausted? That whole, like, trying to deal with the sinking and the, you know, like how fast you float or sink, placing blocks in the lava. For whatever reason, it's so much harder to work in. I mean, it's obviously because you don't have depth strider, you don't have aqua affinity. It just makes everything feel a little different as you're working in there. So that's why. But this was good getting, you know, one more netherite pick set up out of all this. We'll come back and try to make sense of everything we've gathered up here. And then do a little something. There was one interesting thing is I set up the last video to load. It was very odd. It seemed to pick up. So that would have been two videos ago, because the one that we just recorded, the one where we did most of the TNT mining, that was actually in the previous whatever. That was 2 sessions ago, because I've got one uploading as I record this one. But that would have been the one on the ice when we broke the pick, right? And the last video, the one I'm loading right now, is the one where we went into the Nether and started recovering more ancient debris. So that was all good, but while I was loading and setting the schedule for all the the plays and everything, I still have not taken screenshots recently, so I'm still a little bit of a backlog there. And I let YouTube just decide on some screenshots for me. Fair enough. They do a pretty good job on it, and I'm always down to see what they've come up with for an idea of a representative image for the play session, however much they do with any of that, whatever the algorithm is. But when I looked at them, because it hadn't just popped one, so I went into the like the little screen to look at what the options were, and it had one for the starting soon slide that I have. One was and then 2 were like Nether, and they were actually kind of good. Especially one of them had me like apple and the potion swirl and everything. It looked like a really cool shot, but I was like, these are actually images from the session we're in right now, or that I had just recorded and hadn't even begun to upload yet. So it was weird. It was like trying to produce those out of old content. Just weird. I was like, oh, okay, whatever. So anyway, I just used the starting slide. You guys will have seen that and gotten a chuckle out of my awful homemade starting soon slide. But hey, it is what it is. I'll let you guys know. More really intended when I was like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna instantly start streaming too. But I think this is proving very helpful for me in learn one format, get the bugs worked out a little bit, and then move on and start another. So we'll see when that comes. I still, the editing stuff, my personal setup, getting to where I have enough monitoring and screen space to do everything I want to do in a stream is still a little bit off. Not impossibly far, but not going to do the streaming from the laptop to start. even though I know, like the odds of having an active chat that are overwhelming me anytime early on is pretty laughable. Okay, what are we? Okay, we did have a few more fires. I guess I should have checked that first. But we'll do a few sets of these just while we're here. Maybe that's a. Let's do our brewing setup. Get a couple different shots here. There we go. Okay, so these are awkwards. Now, after I just loaded all those up, let's jam the box. For the time being, at least, I don't see any reason to be worried about other potions than just fire reses. Until we're really set on tools in netherite and at the point where, oh, I accidentally broke a pick, because apparently that's a problem when you're recording, as opposed to just playing. We gotta just expect we're gonna be going back into the nether depths every so often. So, nope, not that one. That one. That one. And nope. But yeah, I mean, just look, having the blazes where we've still got stacks and are now basically fully loaded on potions is really nice. Potions. Blaze powders. Okay, those are all awkwards now. Creams. Make sure I don't miss anything. Get close. Let's put these and these away. Those away. Extend all these. All right. So, a quick little bit of brewing there. Loaded up potion box again. Tidy it away. All right, we'll deal with the boxes upstairs. These are going up. That's going up. I think that's good, right? And we get to see the pets again. Good pets. So we'll pull two of our... Hey, doggies. How you doing? And I think that does deprioritize our fortune pick. I was thinking earlier that it was going to be a priority, but I think we just want to get two more of these silk touches ready to go for field use. Let's pull that and that. We'll switch them back so we make full use of this coal. Oh, there's enough to get one. One. Close. Replacement. And progress. All right. Look at us. Stocked back up. We can load one of those away into secure storage. Fortune pick is still there when we need it. We'll see how we do on the quartz. I think I want to start laying out the pattern, or at least work hard on the tunnel downstairs. Part of that is determining what we want to do on the outer walls. I guess we can start with extending all the way up to the first real tunnel, because we've got quite a bit of exposed area. A little bit of land on one side, but not a lot. We can basically just use our typical tunnel pattern for that. So, all good here. Let's put that and that away. Let's go down here. And, ironically, after having done all the glass and worked on it so much, it's kind of the last thing. I want to get the outer framing stuff done first, and then lay the floor last, because it really, we should still be able to hop when it's just half slabs apart, but getting it there will be a little tougher. And before we do that, I want to see if do a little experiment here. Is that a yeah? Let's do the light blue. Well, just thinking here. It's more of a pain to make light blue carpet than dark blue. But I think the light blue. We got lots of bone meal, right? We don't need to worry about that. The question is, does this even matter? Oh, we can. Oh, it's gonna be on. All right, that's what we're gonna do for our tunnel solution. You guys saw it here first. It was a little secret tease, but we're a ways off. We want to get everything else set first. So let's back here. If we do this many, that'll more than fill this episode, I'm sure. Speaking of which, before we Alright, I think that's a good enough start, right? We got 2 empties, we'll put those away. Alright, back to the Nether we go. We tucked our heads out for a second, did some brewing. Before we really get going though, let's take a quick pause. We're right at halfway, that's perfect. Bear with me just a second here. Just want to check on one thing. Oh, so slow when you're loading for YouTube. It just bogs down your system. Sorry. All right. Get that out of the way. Very sorry for the delay there. Sip to refresh the whistle, and we're at just over 30 minutes. So perfect. Sir, halfway. And that's the portal noise. So we want to extend, by and large, this kind of pattern, and we're going to take it all the way on over to not here necessarily, a little bit. I guess we'll wrap into that, but primarily across this and that next span. Now, can I get a little bit? Wasn't too bad. We're gonna need shovel. We'll just, well, maybe we'll leave an access door or something for that mistake. Could someday prove to be a shortcut, I guess. Oh. All right. No. Wow. Once you lose it. Alright, well, a little bit more pick work here. How those break so easily when you're placing glass and trying not to break them, but then when you're just trying to mine them up as you run, they are tough. It's weird. Alright, let's go through, get to the other end of this. I think no matter what we're doing, inside or out, we want to make this bottom row everywhere blackstone. And I've been doing more thinking about, like, how are we gonna shape up the interiors when we're in the midst of a cave. And the one thought would be, oh, well, just don't, right? Just, leave the window holes where they would be, and then, we'll take out all this space and leave the parts that would be glass just netherrack. As you can see, this is all mostly gonna be more windows. Which is kind of why I was like, oh, let's get this whole section, because I knew it was just come on. And by the end of this, I should be just awful at placing these blocks. It's just the pattern of getting enough enough side. Can we do it from here? No, come on. Come on! Well, that didn't work. Watch the amazing Hambbage fail utterly at placing blocks. This is just miserable. I don't know. I mean, these are all going to have to go. So maybe... I mean, is this just the answer? This is so... slow, though, right? But at least it gets us over the lava. We don't have to worry about the... There's going to be soul sand. That's going to slow us down. And then a nice little safety stop. I mean, net. I think that's quicker, right? Okay. So... take out all these. At least it's less clicking for me. We can just kind of chill. So in or out, we're gonna have this runner, which will only show up as a half above the white, and then in the openings like these, I think some, probably the more remote ones or the longer ones, I want to have just full glass tunnels and kind of more rounded than what we've got. And in the areas approaching caves or approaching tunnels more than caves, but approaching our buildings and stops, we'll do more of the pattern like back at the hub where we've got framed windows. And that kind of is, you know, the allusion to getting kind of proximity to these areas. So I don't know. It just takes a lot of thinking if you want to, if you want to do it nice. Then once you have a system, you can just kind of cruise, no problem. But what I'm kind of thinking, we'll do the glass paned windows in this sort of stuff, and any of those edges, the ends near tunnels where we're not doing it. So all this kind of stuff would still have that same pattern effect. In the wide open areas, we'll have the wide glass, and in the tunnels, so maybe on this side as a starter, we'll do some decorative. And I'm kind of thinking like maybe a dyed terracotta. Listen, you really don't want to mess with me right now. Maybe some like dyed terracotta or something as a background color. even think like some wool or something would be cool, but with the nether, I think all that's subject to burning. So I want to keep it, you know, true world, right? It needs to be materials designed for the environment. So we'll try to come up with something, something that would endure in a nether-like environment. Reinforcing why I should just be on top of the blocks. Alright. I don't want so much on those, but let's go down and do this end too. Come back this way, and then once we reach land, we can just run them back. So, trying not to just be the same old everything, right? So many of these tunnels are, you know, it's the same kind of deal, and that's why I think we'll try to expand our sections a little bit. You know what might be the best, actually, is just some stone. I'm thinking colors, but for this first tunnel, what I'd really like to do is try dyeing the terracottas, the various colors, and see if any of those. Why am I? Thought we were done with that. Come on. See if any of those look eye-catching. They're kind of subdued, and I really like something bright. So we'll see, but we have a lot of that, like orange terracotta. Maybe just that in and of itself, without any extra work, would be a good option. I don't know. We'll see. So this kind of gives us a good run. Let's... Oh, I'm going this way. Let's get this up to the top. Ooh, hey, watch out for that. Nope. There we go. Okay. Get a little bit of food. This is one of those don't panic type areas. But if you fall, be ready to deal with the fact that you can't just get back out, right? You've got a barrier now. It's the same one that keeps the lava slimes from getting in, right? Now, I don't want this to overhang in any way, so we're going to get those at least pulled back. And we'll see about the rest of this. How much of that we leave visible? Are we going to elevate the rest of these? Because I think our tunnels, yeah, our tunnel glass stays up high, which would put our whatever, maybe white on the top to match the bottom. White with some kind of blue. Oh, maybe that, what's that glazed terracotta that looks so white and kind of crazy? That would be a fun one. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah, all kinds of fun going on. You? You. I'll keep one. Not that we won't just fill it right back up. Do a little vacuuming here. Yeah, lots of ghasts. We know. That looked frighteningly like a full stack that I just picked back up, which apparently I didn't get into the lava. Oh, that was my fault. So now at least as far back. Well, no, I think we just want to do 2 more on all these and run the Blackstone, regardless of whether it's inside or outside in this update. A little bit more back here. Too many. Got it back. Ah! Pushed to the wrong thing. I wanted to lift off with the mouse. Ah! Every time now. There we go. How we doing here? Hey, we made it to the next section. I'll leave that for now. So that level, right? Tougher without the cap or the ceiling to kind of catch them on. Oh, missed one. Hey. Slow and painful at times, but we're making progress. I promise. And now we get to get back into some of the kind of design stuff here. Oh. You jerk. How much chaos. Ooh. Well, the lava was a bit more than we'd hoped for. So, I really want to extend out these runs and make these make the blackstone sections more intermittent as they go. Look and see where those are biggest water or lava sections. This is going to be very internal. Maybe we won't even get... I don't know. Let's see. So I guess maybe this one can go back to our traditional styling, and along through here, none of it is that long of a run. I mean, maybe we'll have to save the glass dome styling for over there, because we're going to have a doorway, that's going to throw off up through here. And then if we have like a little emergency access hatch on that one, none of this is just long haul, but this whole side certainly. This was... Well, maybe this is... Maybe we just put this in right here and expand on the backside, huh? How about that? Where we've got space for it already. And since we're basically already out beyond where we want to get to, maybe in the middle of our pillar here becomes that one. Then to resume this pattern here, right? Now that's like a half corner. That's got a door in it. You need to be... Oh, and that's actually going to have to be up one, because that'll all be slabbed. Whatever. Yeah, then... How do we go on our... Those are the ones. So, boom, 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 boom. And we're good, right? Now... we can kind of try out our dome approach, and let's go, let's say that right here is the first of our support sections, for lack of a better word, I guess. There, here, there, okay. So this could be just a giant run of a dome, because this is, you know, visible, highly scenic area, right? And yeah, you're not really welcome. I don't even know if you can manage that little gap. You guys can. We know how to deal with you, and now I have my sharpness sword instead of my smite sword. Just wanted to get back around, make sure, oh, come on. Don't line up like that. Okay. Ooh, can I get you with the arch in the way? Alright, enough nonsense. Just trying to get screenshots. Hi, I guess we're into combat mode now. So yeah, I think this is a good section to try out our doming on, and see how it gets us. We can do. Maybe this will then transition back into well, I don't know. I don't know what to do with all of this. If we treat that as interior or exterior. But I think maybe here, and then replicate. Alright, yep. Oh boy, what are we gonna do with that? We'll deal with that in a second. This will have just kind of some kind of a crazy little door frame built into it. I think that'll actually look kind of cool for its variety. Did I keep any? Panes or panels or anything? Oh man, we already got hog ones running around. Oh. Dump a bunch of trash. Gather up those and a bunch of those. Hopefully get out peacefully. Maybe this is our starting point. So I'm thinking for the dome, we go. Oh boy. You better run away. That's what I thought. We run these two the same and then go up one, and we're going to effectively do the same. And we can't get super rounded, unfortunately, but I want to give that impression of, you know, like you're going through a tube as opposed to a... Well, my chin itches, of course, because I'm, you know, using all my hands. So I had to, like, get the keyboard thumb to scratch my chin. Oh, okay. Oh, you're in an there you go. Good job. Now, let's go up. this thing rolling again. And what I don't know is about this last little piece at the inset. Do we leave that one elevated, or do we keep it low? If you have a thought, oh, no, that wasn't what I wanted at all. This was what I wanted. Ooh, that was a nice grab, though. Like this, you know, kind of a transition up into the bulging dome. And then we can do that on the sides as well, because I do expect to do similar stuff with the sides. So just kind of back and forth. Come on. Like that was just a... Really? We're going to do this with all these resources? The game asking. So I think this may help break up our more traditional styling over here with... Can I get down over here? That'd be better. With the style that we're doing all along. Now, this one would then be here, and oh no, don't, not now. Just got all this glass set. Okay. So, now this is an easier side to do here. I'm thinking similar on... Ooh. Don't forget, you're over lava here. On the sides where we're going out from. Ooh, and do we kind of transition like we did there? They'd still be out. I guess no. To keep it consistent with here. This goes like this. Oh, help me get that. And then this goes there. Now, if I do this one first, then we should be able to just... Well, I don't know. Are we going to be able to run all those? Let's just be safe. So you guys tell me, is this good or just overkill? I should do panes the whole way and stop messing around on the rest of it. The other alternative that I can see, and let's kind of just mock these up. We got lots of glass. So the other is we come out one here. And that would be out one here. Maybe leave the... Well, we could even do it on the top as well. A lot more resource. but then the bars kind of become inside, and we get more room for a curve. I think this might be better, actually. Because that looks... one, you kind of lose the perspective in there. And I know I'm kind of extending this. Ooh, that's weird. Oddly. Then we could either be flat on the outside. I kind of think this is better than the one offset. Just kind of as like observation sections in the midst of all this tunnel, right? 'Cause so much of it is going to be under, whatever biome we're in. I hear you pulling your bow. You don't want to do that, buddy. I'm just saying. Let's be cool. You didn't want to do it. Oh, wow. Well, you survived a little longer. Maybe you really did. That's gotta go. Sorry, natural landscape. Still got a couple more to go before I have to figure that out. I wonder how time was. This was supposed to be a half hour. I'm sure we're way over. I think, nope, not like that, like that. Might lose that one. Nope, got it. Okay. And maybe, let's redo that. Let's maybe do there, and there. And there, and there. 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 Are we good? Okay, let's go see if we can replicate that corner bit. I can tell you what we don't want. Well, I guess we'll probably have one of those. One there. There and there. How'd that look over here? So those are all sticking back one from the blocks. Oh, so we're actually... I don't know that we need any of these. We're gonna have... We don't need this. Gonna save you. Sorry, bud. Here. Don't need this. Not sure I need this. Come here. this, but do need that. Don't need these two. Need that. 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 Something like that. That's, and then we'll pop. Well, here, let's go do it. Oh, wait. 111. We will do that. We'll do the top in the next episode. Where am I, though? Oh, man, this is going to get confusing. Okay, I think that's into our base. Stay home and play games. I can't quite get behind you on that one, Minecraft. Especially in a pandemic, be safe and distanced, but get outside too. Just be isolated. I did a ton while I was pandemicking. You can go for a lot of walks and not get anywhere near anybody. Anyway, thank you guys so much. As always, I really do appreciate it. I believe this episode is slated for Monday, which is Memorial Day in the United States. So for all of you celebrating amid the fun and hopefully the hanging out with friends and enjoying it, do take some time to remember lost loved ones along the way. Celebrate them. I don't like to get down in the dumps. Personal faith and beliefs, whatever you have for whatever happens to us after we die, just know that your lost loved ones did love you and probably continue to do so in some form or fashion, and want you to be happy. They don't. I wouldn't want, and knowing me now, if I pass away, I don't want people moping around being sad. I want people to remember the good times and all that we had, and hopefully, that's what others would want of us as well. So be thoughtful, be reminiscent, remember those that have come before and that loved us, and love others in turn as they showed you how to do. So take care of yourselves, get up, take a break between this and any future episodes, and we'll talk to you next time. Please do likes, comments, especially on these tunnels. I know we're in the midst of a long stretch of not even live video sessions for YouTube recordings, but for me, these are going to be stretched out. I won't be back for a little while. I'll try to watch the comments and respond as I can, but I think we're going to go with the expanded tubes for the observation sections, which are just going to be over the lava wide open areas. We'll tighten it back up again for the transitions and for the in the caves, but that's I think that's going to make more of the tube effect that I wanted with the flat, wider sides inset or outset than with the other stuff. So again, apologies, that one got a little bit longer, but I think we're making good progress now, finally. So stay tuned for more. Let's see how we end up. Man, oh man, I wish I'd taken a late screenshot, but we got those little slime balls, lava slime ball guys. We'll maybe throw them up, or the potions. That'll be a spare. Anyway, next time. Until then, bye-bye.